आदाब सत श्री अकाल, those who don't know me, this is me Alasraj and welcome back to my channel Small Steps Towards Bigger Dreams। तो आज जो है मैं सॉल्युबिलिटी रूल्स लेके आई हूँ, सॉल्युबिलिटी टेबल बेसिकली, और वो मैं एक्सप्लेन करूँगी और साथ ही साथ मैं उसके साथ कुछ कंपाउंड्स भी आपको एक्सप्लेन करूँगी उसके बाद, कि आपको समझ में आए कि सॉलिड हम लोग क्यों लिखते हैं, aqueous we write, so why we write it, what do we mean by liquid, what do we mean by aqueous, what do we mean by solid, what do we mean by gases, and why there is a reason for us to actually write it all those, and where to write, and what is the importance, and how we're going to determine all that. So I'm here to give all the answers of all those queries, तो बनी रहिएगा। There are so many other videos you can see on this channel. I have literally completed 110 videos. This will be my 111th video on my channel, so I'm happy, and that's the reason I'm I just wanted to share it with you people, so that's why I'm recording myself and then I'm really teaching you about the solubility table. So chalo, let's get started. तो स्टेट्स ऑफ मैटर की हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, हम लोग लिक्विड, गैस, सॉलिड, एक्वस की बात कर रहे हैं. सो फर्स्ट वी शुड नो व्हाट इज स्टेट्स ऑफ मैटर एंड व्हाई we write liquid, solid, gas, aqueous, why we are not writing it into 1 2 3 4, and why they are presented or written like this. So first of all, these we are not writing 1 2 3 4 because these are the symbols representing the states in which the matter is really are. Basically my matter, my rock is in solid form, right? My rock doesn't looks like a water, it doesn't go or flows here and there, right? So that's the reason my rock is solid. My oxygen, which we cannot see but we are breathing in, breathing out, that is gaseous in nature, right? That's the reason we are putting the symbol over here, G, right? Liquid, like I said, water, right? That is liquid in nature. Now aqueous, see children, all these three are pure state, right? Like you can see all these three are in their pure state, right? But aqueous is the only one which is not in their pure state. And why we are still telling it aqueous? Why aqueous and liquid are different in nature? ठीक है, वो भी हम लोग देखेंगे. First we will see why we are writing it in the lower case, because that's how we represent in the chemical equation. ठीक है ना, in the chemical equation that's how we represent them. That's the reason they have been written in the lower case, because everything else we are writing in the upper case, right? Upper case of alphabetical orders, and they are written right beside our subscript. If my subscript is there, right beside my subscript they have been written, right? Now coming back to my aqueous, all these three, liquid, gas and solid, are there in their pure state. But why my aqueous is not in my pure state? Then which state it is in? It is not in pure state, but that doesn't mean that it's not counting in my, or counted is in my states of matter. ठीक है, aqueous solution means nothing but water is mixed by some chemical equation, okay, some chemical solution, okay, whatever the chemical solution it is. I have shown you one example over here, like sodium is getting reacted with the water. I am getting now sodium hydroxide and H2, and that's how we write our this thing. There was no space, because of that reason I have written just beside the element name, but it is written like this, okay. And secondly, now I have sodium hydroxide, means the water is not just plain water, it is mixed with some chemical solution. And what is the chemical over here? The sodium. ठीक है, समझ में आया? So you can see over here water with some chemical mixed in it, ठीक है ना. It is not in its pure state obviously, but it is still dissolvable. That's why I have written aqueous over here. It is still dissolvable, and it is dissolved in a homogeneous mixture, means there is no precipitate forming over here, ठीक है ना. It is aqueous, it is dissolvable in water. That's the reason it is this thing, it is forming a homogeneous liquid. But as it is not completely a pure water, it is mixed with some chemical. That's the reason we are not talking or taking it as a liquid, we are telling it aqueous. That's the difference between the liquid and the aqueous. समझ में आया children? I hope you guys are now getting it. Now coming to the definition, state of symbol represents the state of each reactant, ठीक है ना. अब नाउ स्टेट ऑफ रिएक्टेंट का मेरा ये स्टेट सिंबल प्रेजेंट कर रहा है कि माई सोडियम इज़ इन सॉलिड फॉर्म. समझ में आया दिस लाइन? नाउ यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट दिस लाइन मीन्स, ठीक है ना. a reactant and each product in a reaction. Obviously over here also it is telling me that it is aqueous, means dissolvable in water, and this is gases which you cannot see, it is in air, right? And must be included in every chemical equation. That's why in your books wherever there is a chemical equation you must see, or you must be seeing, or you have been seeing like this as SGG करके, ठीक है, समझ में आया? अब यहाँ पे वन क्वेश्चन इज देयर, चलो हम लोग पहले क्वेश्चन देख लेते हैं. What states are water, magnesium and copper will be at 800 degrees Celsius? If they're asking you, and according to this question they have given you some degree, right? So if they have mentioned some degree like this in your question paper, that means that you should know the melting and the boiling point of those particular metals or non-metals which are given in the question. समझ में आया? So like over here I've been given water, magnesium and copper, so I should know the melting and the boiling point of copper, magnesium and water. Then only I can decide at 800 degrees how और ऑन इन विच स्टेट दे आर गोइंग टू बी, ठीक है ना. सो वाटर का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट क्या है भाई, 0 है ना, 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस, एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट क्या है, 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो ऑब्वियसली एट 800 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे तो डेफिनेटली इट्स गोइंग टू बी गैसेस इन स्टेट. समझ में आया चिल्ड्रन, ठीक है ना. अब ना यहाँ पे क्या है, मेरा कॉपर का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट इज़ 1063 degrees Celsius, means it's going to melt, it's going to be liquid after this 1063 degrees Celsius only. That means it's going to stay solid at 800 degrees Celsius, ठीक है ना. अब समझ में आ रहा है आपको how to answer if degrees is being mentioned and they are asking you if degrees is being mentioned, how to answer or to reply of those metals and non-metals in the question, ठीक है ना. Now my magnesium I know 650 degree is the melting point, ठीक है ना. आई हैव नॉट रिटन द बॉइलिंग पॉइंट, दैट इज़ नॉट नीडेड ओवर हियर बिकॉज दे आर आस्किंग यू 800 डिग्रीज, ठीक है ना. सो अब यहाँ पे क्या है, इट इज़ मेल्टिंग, इट इज़ इन मोल्टन स्टेट ऑलरेडी एट 650 डिग्री सेल्सियस. तो ऑब्वियसली एट 800 डिग्री सेल्सियस इट मेक्स कॉमन सेंस कि इट विल बी स्टेइंग एट लिक्विड ओनली, है ना. So that's how you're going to answer your questions. I hope you guys are understanding it. I am keeping my camera steady so that you guys can make note of it. This is for today. I'm not making a longer video. Please do like, share and subscribe my videos. This is Alice Rosh and I am signing off.